Moving on to this weird double standard situation that Sega got themselves wrapped up in with VTubers.
It's time I address this situation that has been circulating for the last few weeks. Mia, a VTuber, has been facing endless harassment, slander, and attempts to end her very career. Back on June 5th, 2026, Mia was announced to be participating in a Sega event to celebrate the Sonic franchise that would change the direction of her life. On the next day, on June 6, 2026, not even a full 24 hours after Mia announced she would be taking part in an event that was bringing her great joy to celebrate Sega and Sonic, she was told her participation was cancelled. Mia was removed from the Sega Creator Zone because she didn't meet the standards regarding creator content, brand safety, and community conduct. This marked the end of her brief joy of participating in an event to celebrate the things she loved. Mia's comment on how this even happened to begin with was that people were being hateful. One such person that has become the centerpiece of this hate campaign against her is EMS. It was discovered back in February 24th through 25th, 2026, that EMS told Mia, and I quote, "As a VTuber in the Sonic community, we do not approve of you in this community." If you look at the above post that garnered this reaction from EMS, you will see that Mia was trying to be a very passive and accepting person despite the harsh way she was being treated. Now we return to June 6th and we find out that EMS is part of the reason Mia was removed from the Sega Creator Zone earlier this month.
Bear with me on this one, it's really long, and it just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
EMS couldn't stand that Mia had an opportunity to be accepted and even welcomed into the Sonic community to the point she had to sabotage her at any means necessary. Let's talk about EMS and what type of person she is as a VTuber and content creator. With any drama between creators, old things are dug up and dragged to the very surface to spill everyone's dirty laundry on the floor. EMS started to have old posts plastered on the internet showing what type of rotten personality she truly has for the entire world to see, showing how she was celebrating political violence against current President Donald Trump and how he was almost assassinated. EMS, and I quote, said, "I wish the worst for anyone who voted for that man. I don't care."
Old fables, you say? How can this get any worse than somebody wishing the President of the United States be assassinated? Well, I tell ya, it gets so much worse.
Half of the country in America voted for Donald Trump. Her words pretty much says she wants you dead for your personal opinions. EMS wants the absolute worst to happen to you and see your family suffer as well. That's the only logical conclusion you can come to after reading the words she made in this Discord post.
Random leftoids have no idea what they're talking about whenever it comes to politics, and they just eat up everything that's said on social media and get gassed up by toxic positivity that is actually just doing everything it can to be the opposite of the other side, just out of principle of being the opposite. And it's created a death cult, where these people are literally wishing death upon people without even thinking about it.
This very person is currently participating in the Sega Creator Zone event that Mia was removed from because of brand safety and community conduct, according to Sega officials. Now, you would assume if Sega representatives for this event discovered EMS's actions, she would also face similar punishment. Well, in traditional fashion, she has not. In fact, that moves into the next person that is a part of this story. This is GamesCage, one of the hosts of the event for the Sega Creator Zone. He is someone that is actively defending EMS's actions and blocking anyone that points out what she has done. And after all the drama that was surrounding EMS, GamesCage decided to go onto a stream to address the drama surrounding EMS. And his only response to the drama was to call everyone that was upset with EMS to say they were nothing but losers. The very person that wished death on everybody, the same individual that basically said that half of America needs to suffer and have unimaginable pain, that same person was being defended by the host of the Sega Creator Zone. And so this echoes that the Sega officials were in support of EMS's actions and the comment she had on half of all of Americans. The fact nothing has happened yet to the host or EMS after all this drama shows that Sega is in complete approval of these actions and support political violence.
What do you think? Leave it down there in the comments. Do you think that Sega supports political violence? Stay tuned to find out the answer.
Additionally, upon research of GamesCage, I came to find out he also has said some very horrendous things and outright defamation about me. Somehow, I am actually involved in this story. Here's the clip, and I'll play it for you can see for yourself.
The chibi stuff might be as funny as Big K's death. Oh, Kirky. Got it. Got it. So wait, so what's the lore of chibi reviews? So I know that apparently he likes lollies. His girlfriend cheated on him for 10 years. What else? Incest.
He supports ICE.
Okay, pretty bad.
Incest.
Racist. Okay, that's pretty bad. Scammer. Wow. Okay.
He defended Tectone a bunch of times.
Ooh, no bueno.
I love how he hears incest and he's like, well, that's not good. But as soon as he heard Tectone's name, he was completely fucking out. Bro's brain is actually cooked. He just can't stop thinking about people on the opposing side. And he's just believing every little lie because he's captured by his chat. Pathetic.
He's actually really good friends with Tectone.
Oh.
A lot of stuff.
Damn, this is getting worse as we hear it. He's a racist lolicon who bullied a 17-year-old girl into suicide. He's pro-IC, arrives animated directors. Alright, say no more. Alright.
What you talking about?
Apparently GB reviews.
Oh yeah, man, that man got.
Let's see. Oh, Aura just sent the tweet about it. That's fucking crazy timing.
He got fucked.
Well, it's insane.
Beyonce. Oh my god.
Oof, bruh. Oof, man.
That shit's
Sub.
crazy.
I wonder which time it works under me.
Well, except if it's that guy's, if it's that guy the enemy, you know, I feel like I would.
As you can see, this man called me a racist and even someone that caused someone's death. For those that want context, here's the tweet that has been twisted with misinformation to slander me. I called out people for mocking a kid after they died. Apparently, according to GamesCage himself, with his inability to fact-check himself, he believed these outright lies against me and started to even wish that the worst could happen to me. He wished and cheered on the fact that I got cheated on. He cheered on the fact that any horrendous thing that has happened to me, it was deserved because of these outright lies that were told to him that he instantly believed. Echoing the same language as EMs did against Trump voters. I'm starting to see why he is going to bat for such a despicable person when he too is rotten to the very core. Now we arrived at the present day, and that is Mia's current state as a person and what she is currently dealing with. Mia is being told to shut up, be quiet, go away, stop talking, take the harassment, and be silent. These words, truthfully, hit close to home for me. I too have experienced this exact type of wording against me, not just from my enemies, but even creators in the space that have just told me to stop talking about it and take my beating like a good boy. This is the logic of bullies and how they want to beat you down until you are quiet. They don't want you to fight back. They want to control your very being. Seeing this happen to Mia honestly is what sparked this video to begin with. I don't know how many people have potentially watched this video to this very point, but I do appreciate you for doing this even if it's only one person. Mia, if you're watching this video, don't give up and keep fighting. You might not ever get to be on the SEGA event, but it's their loss, not yours. Continue to fight for what you believe in and what you love, and never give up and never bend the knee. You have supporters, even silent ones, that watch from afar.
SEGA is known to pretend to care about gay people and trans rights, and they keep getting called out for AI slop. You know, the thing the leftoids pretend to hate? They have short-term memories like a goldfish when it comes to gassing themselves up. This story has way too much going on for just one video. We'll talk about it more in the next one.